Morning traders, and this is your Dax day trade setup for today. So just before we get on with the charts, small account, small gain yesterday. Actually was well on target for another 5% gain, and then made a few stupid decisions and basically gave away more than half the gains. So we ended up on 2.07% return for the day, and we're sitting on 11%, with just under 11, so let's call it high 10s at the moment for the week, 10% return, which in itself isn't bad, but yeah, we've just got a lot more work to do now trying to get to that magical round number of 10. But anyway, if we look at what happened on the daily yesterday on the DAX, so we did get a little bit of positiveness here, small bar, but still the buyers were here. But it was also a very volatile day, and I was still out of this trade, not really interested in it, and the volatility you can see by these tails. Okay, however, the trend is still up, and I think it's safe to say that that is your current trend line. Okay, then you move back to that's going to trigger a buy. If we look at the hour, and you'll see what I mean by volatile, we had a big up, big down, big up, big down, and then meander. Okay, now this kind of stuff, I just hate trying to trade this. And I much prefer this kind of gentle moving to the upside where, everything's peace and calm and none of this volatility. And if you go down to the lower time frame, you'll see how difficult it was to actually trade. I mean, here you would have been waiting pretty much at a level here, breaking through fractals. Breaking through fractals, think, okay, that's a short, and then immediately reverse. It's just very difficult to trade this kind of stuff. So now I think it'll be a little bit, it's probably going to be just as volatile at the open, because this is the European Open, and it keeps happening at the European Open where we have this volatility. So I think advice at the moment, trend is up. So any pullback you want to be buying, but where you think your stop is, just increase it one level. So buying here with a stop, how do I put this? So a buying of that fractal break there, okay, that wasn't a stop. I say that wasn't a fractal there. It became a fractal, but at the open, this was a fractal. That would have triggered your stop. Okay, so what I'm saying is go back one level or take your stops off the hour. So you can see that, well, same thing. That became a stop area there once you broke through here, but I would just extend my stop below the previous hour's fractal. Okay, so for now, you'll probably be safe for the low of yesterday as your stop area. Any pullback, I'm looking to buy. Now, the market at the moment is, DAX futures is down 0.3% at the moment. And that's purely, we don't know what's going on. I think probably some negative news or just profit taking for the American holidays. Okay, so any pullback, it'd be worthwhile looking for an opportunity to get long. And I would really do that off a low time frame. And you see the 12 minutes here. I mean, massive moves before calming down and trending nicely. Okay, so pullbacks I'm looking for today. Keep your trend line in. I don't think there are fractals here. This is my closest fractal. That looks a bit risky to me. 40 points, not too bad. Okay. So what I'm looking for is a pullback, and sort of at the open, I think if we can get a decent pullback and then find some structure, it would be nice to see some structure around 13,270 for an opportunity to get long again. Okay, so that's kind of my plan at the moment. And the only reason for that is trend is up. You can see the trend's up. It's a bit of a tired trend, but it is still up nevertheless. So keep your trend line drawn in, and remember the DAX loves channels. Okay, so it doesn't matter which way you draw this. You can see that there's a tight channel or a bit of a wider channel. So we are in a channel at the moment, so you're waiting for the pullback off the bottom here, long, and anything near the top, take profit. Okay, and you'll notice I'm not saying short, although there probably will be a short on offer somewhere along the line. Trading, I trade with the trend. Trend is up, I'm only going with the trend. Okay. If we look at the Ichimoku, it'll give us a little bit more extra information. Okay, 12 minutes a bit difficult to read, too much noise, especially with all this volatility. Right now we are trending up, but we could trigger all the way down to the bottom of the cloud or even through the cloud for buy, step in, and then moving it up. So your trend line, I think, is what you need to follow. 30-minute looks a bit better. It's very bullish. We had a flat Kijunsen and we tipped up towards the end, so it's pointing straight up. So that's looking pretty bullish. Hour, it's bullish, but it is also a little bit all over the place. And you can see this volatile move below Kijunsen and Tikkunsen here. Okay. And I think when you see this kind of volatility, you want to be trading with a trend. There's two things that you need to look at, especially when you're looking at the Ichimoku. So the first thing would have been your trend line, okay, pretty close to the cloud. So immediately what you want to be doing here is 81 point stop loss. You want to be below the cloud, especially when you're on the hour, and you see price coming down here, jump in with a small position. It could come a little bit further. There are areas that it could go, but you've got a trend line support here and you've got the cloud. So it's worthwhile taking a risk with the smallish position. For me, that would be basically two contracts, and that would be down. My stop would be down here. That'll give me an 80 point, well, not 80 point risk, 180 point risk with two contracts, which is fine. Okay, and then as soon as it started moving back to the upside, I could have moved stop to entry, and then you had the pullback, and you would have been in on it. Okay, so that's kind of the advice that I can give you right now. If you look at the 4 hour, we have tested the cloud, we've broken through, we've tested the cloud again, we've tested the trend. So I'm looking for the same thing. Come and test this trend line. Looking for a long to get in, and the stop is below the low of yesterday. Okay, so 4 hour is signals are bullish, that's bullish. The cross was bullish, that's bullish. What's not bullish is the flat Kijunsen and Tikkunsen, that's indicating range. And the daily is also indicating range. That's because of all of this mess this month. So, and this is a lagging indicator, so I know it's in a range, but I think we're still trending to the upside. So my advice today is long off this trend line. And the only time that trade is going to fail is once we break below 13,221. Okay, here we go. Hope that helps, and I'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.